Yeah, so what's going on, people? Welcome back to the videos. It's just me and Theo today. This guy's in the mood, I think. He's in the mood, isn't it?
Yeah.
Basically, it's the 10-week challenge is starting on Monday. We've got shitloads of emails. We've been at the shop today. It's been crazy busy. Theo's been doing promo videos for when in Vegas, and it's been absolutely madness. So, to sum that up in a bit of better sentence, we're going to do a big back session. It is literally coming up to about 6 o'clock. But we're going to talk to you guys a bit about business. We've never really done that before, but you can see how 2020 is going right now. So I feel like just to inform you guys of actually how it's been going, how it's all happened, and where we're at now. Stay tuned. Let's do this.
The lifestyle's expensive, last week I'd spent 20 on bills. This time last year I was in a can doing up God, man. Now I got a deal. Boys are like, where you been? Real ones are like, I knew you win. How many goals did I score last week? It's looking like 21-0. Oh she see the way I'm living on Insta, now she wanna try out drill.
Yeah, so we probably get asked all the time, you know, like how it all started, or you know, how it all kind of come about and our experiences, because everyone kind of sees the videos or sees it where we are and like says, oh, you know, doing really well, but it's never really spoke about kind of what happened before kind of thing. Like we've all had jobs, we've all been, you know, kind of failed businesses or little projects that have not worked. Like I think my first ever job was working at Adidas for like 4 years. So I was into like retail, nothing I ever wanted to do, but I think everyone can relate. You've always been there, do you know what I mean? You always start off young, you know, trying to get some money or doing something to kind of get by or whatnot, do you know what I mean?
My first job was mono bar, collecting glasses. I used to buzz when I used to find like £20 on the floor and that. I used to, yeah, it used to be half my wages, remember that? Half my wages back then.
But that's like, no matter what, we've always kind of had that that mindset of, you know, kind of wanting to get money, whether it's been something small or something big, and I think that's kind of so related to fitness, like you always want to improve, you always want more, do you know what I mean?
So you left school and you go straight to Adidas?
Nah, so I was, we played football, me and Theo played football together for years. Arsenal, I mean, no.
Now we used to get like £30 EMA a week, didn't we? And we used to catch the bus. We used to, what was it, back in the day, we used to ask for £2 petrol.
Nah, so one man could drive, Theo could drive first, didn't it? So then obviously what happened is, Theo would drive to Chase Town. It's quite far, you know, 15-20 minute drive. Imagine we're all like 18, so Theo, you had to be a rule, we had to give £2 petrol. And I was saying, if I didn't pay at the end of the day, you'd get like a BlackBerry pin thing. A messenger saying, yo, could I have that £2?
That's not just me though, that was Max as well. But £2 a day I used to ask off them so they could drive my car. It probably
£2 petrol.
£2 petrol, you know, that's £2. It was earned, that was.
But
I can't believe the way we used to be, man.
Well, I think that's like
so much has changed. God, sorry. So
yeah, we used to play football together.
Yeah.
And then obviously we thought, you know, we deserve a little bit more than £30 a week. So I went and got a job. I got hooked up because I never would have got the job there. I think I knew someone, so I got a job at Adidas, worked there for like 4 years. That was the same again, you know, into fitness. I'm relating everything to fitness. I'm going down the right path. Theo worked
mono bar,
collecting glasses.
And then I went on to doing an office job at K&N it was. Yeah, that was fucking awful as well.
So like I said, we've all had like jobs that we've never really wanted, but we're kind of building ourselves up, and we're in that right mindset of doing something productive, getting some form of money, getting some form of income to kind of, you know, progress and pave the way for what we're kind of do. We've always had that fitness background. Don't get me wrong, we've set up like a few businesses that never went wrong, which we probably will never know, but me and Theo used to have our own cleaning company. So
yeah, we've done this one job, and it was we done that. Was it where was it? Some woman's house, and how much we charged for like 2-3 hours? I think it was like 40 quid.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, my back was killing for days after.
we're cleaning this woman's conservatory, thinking, yeah, we're gonna get paid for this. We charged her 40 quid. It took us about 4 hours. The old man and woman are sitting in the living room thinking, yep, we got our thing cleaned for 40 quid.
So basically,
me and Theo are pissed.
So basically, she used to smoke in the conservatory. So you can imagine the whole conservatory was just like black. And we thought, oh yeah, this is a wipe over. You just do a little wash job and it will fucking be sorted. And before you know it, man, we were scrubbing in the corners like you wouldn't believe for 40 quid. And after that, I think we said, fuck that, we're never doing that again, ever.
And then I think we've gone from setting up a little businesses that have not worked, you know, back into work again.
Yeah.
But bear in mind, we've always still had that mindset, do you know what I mean? If something hasn't worked, you try again. Something hasn't worked, try again. Everyone sees, you know, PT's going well, this is going well, but you're forgetting all the other little jobs that we've tried, failed, failed, and gone again. So that's pretty much everything before.
Nah, there's more. This is probably the first time we've ever told anyone, really, unless it's person to person. We don't really talk about it on camera ever.
But that's the whole reason behind it, because everyone sees where you're at now, and they think, oh, them man are lucky, them man have got this, but it's like, we've been around working different jobs, office jobs, cleaning roofs, doing this madness to kind of pave the way to get somewhere productive, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
She see the way I'm living on Insta, now she wanna try out drill. Now she wanna live in a house in the hill like Dragon Jill, like Dragon.
Obviously, once we'd kind of finished our football and we'd had these little jobs, we went into, we was at college for about, we've done like a 6 month, basically, level 2, level 3. So we got our qualifications, just because, you know, off the back of our football kind of background, that's how it kind of fell into the fitness.
Because we were playing football and we ended up coming to the gym. You love the gym more, and it took over from your football, and we ended up being after football going straight to the gym. And after so long, it actually did just take over, didn't it? We couldn't be the same footballers we were. Anyone who's played football and tries to go gym, he knows it just doesn't work.
Yeah, so from there, getting into the PT kind of thing, in terms of business, it was just a case of kind of, you know, we kind of took a bit of ideas from other people as well, you know, maybe started training our friends to start with, you know, just getting some ideas and feelers for the sessions, and then just learning how to promote the business. Social media has obviously been a big thing, and I think that's where our followings have come from, starting through a business in terms of personal training and building it up through there. You know, it's like, as a PT, people are like, how you get so many clients, or how do you do this? I think it's a case of, you know, if you see someone always training someone, that's already in your head. So when someone says, oh, they need a personal trainer, they're going to go to them. So it's like subconsciously you're always seeing, you know, I'm always uploading videos with clients, but people don't realise when I first started I was doing sessions for free just to get those videos.
But you also got into a certain shape so you could be in that position where people want you to train.
Yeah, definitely.
And that was one of the things that we actually learned, because I think was it Fitness First we went to when we were doing, and there was guys there that we looked at, I personally looked at and I thought, how's he a PT? He looks like he needs a PT. As bad as it sounds, but that's just the way I used to think, and I think I have to look a certain way to be a personal trainer. And that's, would you say that's not always the way, but
I feel like if you've got two people who know exactly the same,
and
one's in shape and one's not, who are you going to go to? It's all about image, as bad as it is, and people put this thing, you know, you've got this car, do whatever, like, it plays a big part. Like, if this guy looks the same, he looks the same, and they both know exactly the same, but he drives a nicer car, who are you going to go to? Do you know what I mean? And as bad as it is, it's the world we live in these days.
True. I'm working in an office for other reasons, like mortgage and stuff like that. But I was doing PT on the side, and PT started to pick up. So I eventually had to. But the thing is, I'm still going through the transition of actually making the jump.
I was working in an office as well, just because, you know, I had stuff to pay for. PT wasn't really, you know, pulling it in to start with. You don't just jump into a job and get paid straight away. I know nowadays you can go to these pure gyms, you know, you can work so many hours for free and they kind of feed you clients, so it's a good way to start. But I don't think that was kind of around or really an option to me when I started, so it was more of a case I was learning how to promote my social media, learning how to build a client base while working full time.
Because I remember when you first had it, you were thinking about going Fitness First, and it was like, what, 500 ground rent or 600 ground rent just per month? That's crazy. That is straight away, that's just... you can't really. It's hard to even pay that and make money, especially unless you're doing like all day. And
It's crazy.
Especially and now with all these little, what is it? Fitness first, not fitness first.
Pure gyms.
Pure gyms.
Yeah.
What you get, you give them time back now.
Yeah, so you most PTs, if you don't know already, so if you go to like a Fitness First or a Pure Gym or Anytime Fitness, as a PT in most health clubs, you'll basically work, say for example, 15 hours for free, and you'll be able to do your clients. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then what you do is your hours come down and you start to pay a ground rent.
Yeah.
But most people, if you're smart, you probably just do the hour work, build up your clientele, and then get out of there.
Yeah.
And now all Pure Gym's going to shut down, so just give you the knowledge. But now I basically started in a job, so I was working full time. I worked a normal 9 to 5, but then I kind of worked it to get my clients on the evening. So I was working 9 to 5, come to the gym, clients 5 till 10. And then I worked even better. I got a different job where I was working 6 till 3, come to the gym, train 4 till 5, then my clients 5 till 10. So I worked that in until I built my clientele up enough where I was earning as much as my job, so I was able to leave. So I took that drop of leaving work, but I was in a position where I had all morning to add more clientele in, and that's how my clients have built up. And now it's all about pushing it through social media, not just posting your sessions, being informative, building good content, being genuine, transparent with all your sessions, and getting real results, because at the end of the day, that's what people want. They want real results and good quality stuff for your money as well.
I really don't care, really out there, crash at man's pair, no them ones there, Mary not flares, my jeans are so rare, I'm dripping no tears.
Splashing on Louis, Fendi, what I see, pricey, run down, bust down, plenty.
Yo baby, you look so elegant, in my element.
So bearing in mind, I think I still owe Theo £500. It's how many years ago? It must be about 18.
Yeah.
So I'm talking like 8 years ago.
7 years ago.
8 years ago, bear in mind, Theo was...
I need that money right now, actually. I'm thinking about it. Times are hard. I need that money.
Theo was the only one with a full-time job. So bearing in mind, we've gone, let's set up a cleaning business. I've got no money for you.
You're on your own with this.
So he's going, alright, so Theo's bought everything, bearing in mind, carpet cleaner, cleaning products. We didn't have a van, so we used Theo's car because he's the oldest in the year. He's passed first time. He bought all the flyers, which I've still got in my house to date because my mum thinks, can't waste these. So mum, it's 8 years ago, that business is long gone. That business hasn't even started yet. We even got t-shirts printed. So if anyone wants to buy a business, let us know.
Actually, if you need a carpet cleaner, comment below. I can sell you on a very good price. Promise you that.
So when you think back, these crazy things that you do, we completely forget about.
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad.
We had a fitness brand, me and Theo as well.
Yeah, so it was called T Elite. Troy and Theo Elite. And then, so the cleaning brand was called Elite Cleaning as well. So
you get the thing.
You get it.
Elite.
Elite Clean. Yeah. So anyway, so we started our own T Elite brand, and what did we get? Like 8 to 10 ambassadors. I don't even know what for. I don't know what we were offering.
That's what I mean. So when you think you set up your own brand, we didn't know who the fuck we were, but we didn't care. And that's the mentality you gotta have. Yeah. We're saying to people, you're an ambassador, you wear my t-shirt now. And they were going, yeah, okay, man. I've got a t-shirt.
Yeah, Stuart, everyone was posting it, we had a group chat. Everyone was being family and that.
Looking back at it, you think, what was we actually what was we doing?
Mad. We had no purpose. I think it was, to be fair, I think it was. We were thinking of training personal trainers. I think that was the concept we were thinking of. We were managing personal trainers.
Yeah.
Or was it? Actually, it doesn't sound like I have a clue what I was doing.
You know what? The intention was there, man.
Yeah, it was.
Trying to do something. But it failed.
Yeah, it did.
But look, we're here now.
Yeah, we're doing all right now.
Everything's wet, she might need Wellington. 3 top 40s, man's killing them. Real old school like 16 man step with a samurai. Big boy scrumming now, show man hammer time. What's man chatting about? Bunny let something fly.
So for everyone who thinks we're gassing, trying to make up some stories, there is the CEO of T Elite Fitness, Theo Robinson. That's him.
I am. Nice to meet you. Thanks for having me.
Man, I brought you, so they ride on bus. Try to talk on my name like he's tough, till his head got bust. Can't lie, I was chuffed.
So some of the biggest moments, definitely one's got to be body power. For those obviously who don't know, we had our own stand-up body power 2017.
Don't forget, you got to. Also, it cost us. That was our first event, and it cost us £10,000 to have a stand-up body power. So for us being our first proper year, we thought, as for years we've been taking jumps and it's not working, we thought we'll do this one as well. We'll give this a go, and we ended up breaking even. For anyone who's been body power or had a stand, you know that a lot of people do not break even or make profit at body power. They normally lose, and we was able with our first year to actually break even. So, and what did happen? We owed.
Yeah, so like you got to think, for us as a brand, we were trying to build, and I don't think there's no better platform. Obviously, social media, but Body Power is a massive event where 100,000 people go, all fitness related, to kind of build your brand and the awareness of it in one area. And Birmingham being our hometown, we said, you know what, lads, let's get a stand. Someone kind of organised it for us at Body Power, and it cost us basically £10,000. So between me, Theo, Scott, Jordan, Nathan, we put anything. I think it was about £1,700 in each. And then one of our good friends who's looked after us for years, shout out to Nigel, he lent us like I think £3,000 or £4,000. Bearing in mind we're just some kids from the gym. He said, you know what, lads, I believe in you. You want to do this? Go do it. We invested in some stock, some Swench t-shirts, and we fucking shit ourselves. We got banners made on this little stand. And on the first Friday, we made his money back. So he come into us the next day, and we literally give him all his money back, a little bit more. And that was a big turning point for us as a brand, as individuals.
For us to even think that we could sell anything, for us, we were originally just doing the YouTube, and we didn't know if we could sell. We knew we're getting views, we're getting hits, and all that type of stuff, but we didn't know if we could sell. And I think that was the first point. We actually realised, fucking hell, we can sell a bit here. And I mean, we couldn't believe it at the time. So also, that was our first year on the stand. Our college teachers actually came up to us on this Saturday. We had DJs, and we had loads of people there, and we had the after party as well. And our college teachers actually came over and couldn't believe that the photos were actually us. And that was how many years later? Was that like 2-3 years later?
As long as that 2017, so it was like, what's that? 4 years ago, 3 years ago. It's another probably like 6 years.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and they could at the point they were in shock that we actually had a stand, and actually the shape we actually got into, which was a bit mad. So I think that was the turning point for us in business-wise. Yeah.
But bearing in mind that kind of relentless mindset of look at all these little things that have happened from where we first started, trying these things we've had no idea about, to kind of getting some sort of glimpse of what we enjoy doing and what we're doing, and just kind of throwing everything. And even we've thrown in stuff we haven't got. People have kind of helped us out along the way as well, and we've kind of just kept that mindset of we can build something from what we've kind of got.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that we're in the mindset now of, because people have helped us on the way, I think that we like to help people as well. So if people come to us and want help in any sort of way, we're more than happy to help them, or help push something, or put it on, because that's just, we needed it, so we understand it as well on that side of it. So I think moving forward, I think we'll always be that way now.
Yeah, I think that comes to you naturally. Like you're not just going to help someone who have not got the right intentions. As long as there'll always be someone out there. As long as you've got the right intentions and you're looking in that right direction, it will always either come to you or work out somewhere or another, if that makes sense, But not if you're not working your ass off and you're not, showing them signs, but it will always work out in terms of if you give it your all. I'm not saying it's going to work out the first, second, third, fourth, but if you truly want something and you're going to do it, then you just can't go get it.
I really don't care, really out there, crash that man's pair, know them ones there. Mary not flares, my jeans are so rare, dripping no tears.
Splashing on Louis, Fendi, what I see, pricey, run down, bust down, plenty, splashing on.
2020, we've got a lot going on, like, I was speaking to someone today, and it was like, obviously, how do you kind of manage it all? And when you kind of weigh it all up, what we got going on, personal training, the online coaching, leading 60 days, Theo went in Vegas, 10-week transformation, we've just invested in a new calf. There's a lot going on, so to kind of break it down for you, PT is literally, we both do, obviously I'll explain mine, Theo can explain his. PT is obviously, you know, all day, every day. 10-week transformation is going very well. Shout out to everyone on the 10-week transformation, you know. We're literally online coaching people non-stop, all over the world. And then we've literally just invested in our first cafe in the heart of Birmingham city centre, providing English, American and Jamaican breakfast. So, you know, our things are in a lot of pies, we're doing a lot of things, and there's literally plenty more to come. Do you want to?
Yeah, for myself as PTing as well, leaning 60 days. I don't want to say it again, but shout out everyone on the leaning 60 days. I felt like I was mocking them, you know. I was thinking, oh fuck, he took my words. Anyway, and also when in Vegas, a lot of people probably don't know that I've set up my own concierge service in Vegas. So we are based in the UK and in Vegas. This has been going on I made friendships for the last 2-3 years now. Been over there a number of times, and been lucky enough to actually create a business over there. So for people who are going to Vegas, get in touch and I'll be able to sort you out on a good price as well.
We've been fortunate to be successful in a few areas through working hard. Like we said earlier in the video, you know, it's not just you guys, and a lot of people only see like when everyone's doing well, but there's probably triple the amount of times that we've failed or not been able to do something. But when you truly like stick at something and go for it, and you know, get back up after you fail, it works out. And you know, like I said, if your intentions are true to what you're doing, it will work out. So we've kind of everything that we've gained, we've invested in other things. The food is, so you know, it's not something that we're very clued up on, but we know people who are, and we've invested time in that. And a new venture, you know, something outside of fitness, but fitness is obviously our background, where we've made our, you know, our money from, and where we've kind of brought it up.
So that's basically where we built our name from, innit? So, and now we're using it to hopefully different avenues. But so 2020 is looking like a good year at the moment. It's only January now, so
that's what I mean. It's just January. We're just getting started. So we've got plenty more things to come. But you know, it's a long process, and this is kind of just the beginning.
And we've failed many times, as we've just told you, and as you know, and now you can laugh about it. But we are here now, and it's 2020, and we're looking forward to it.
But then people obviously say, you know, how much have you made so far as a whole? And I think collectively, between us all, we've actually made
Louis, Fendi, YC, pricey, run down, the bust down, plenty, envy.